Ever checked your bank account after booking a flight and wondered, how did that single click just cost me hundreds? If yes, you aren't alone. In 2025, flight booking is practically a minefield. Airlines have gotten smarter, third-party websites are sneakier, and just one wrong move can cost you days, dollars, and trust in the entire travel system. But today, that ends here. In fact, by the end of this script, you'll be armed with insider moves that airlines hope you'll never discover, and you'll never again overpay for a ticket or fall for the most common traps. Buckle up, because here are the 11 flight booking mistakes bleeding travelers dry this year, and exactly how to outsmart them. Let's not waste time. Mistake number 1. Trusting the first price you see. That bright blinking deal screaming at you? It's bait. Airlines use dynamic pricing, meaning that every time you search, the price could spike. Sometimes it's your own browser giving you away, tracking your searches and convincing you prices are rising, so you'll book in a panic. The fix? Swap to incognito mode and clear cookies before each search. Smart travelers rarely pay the first price, and neither should you. Right now, incognito is the travel hacker's best friend. Second mistake, booking anywhere except the airline's official website. Maybe you spotted a slightly cheaper deal on a big-name aggregator or one of those exclusive discount sites with a countdown clock. But stop. Third-party sites are notorious for hidden fees, messy cancellations, and customer service black holes. Picture this. Your plans change, but because you didn't book direct, you're trapped in a days-long email saga, possibly losing the entire fare. And perks like seat upgrades or airline credit often disappear. Here's the golden rule for 2025. Always price shop on aggregators, but once you find your flight, close every other tab and finish the booking on the airline's own page. That one habit saves more people from travel disasters than any coupon code ever could. Now let's talk about the third, falling for the Tuesday myth. Heard the book on Tuesday at 1 p.m. trick? It's outdated. Airlines now update fares multiple times a day using algorithms based on demand, not day of the week. Chasing a magical booking day just risks missing real deals. Instead, be flexible with your travel dates and check flights leaving on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because fewer people fly on those days, meaning prices usually dip, not because of when you book, but because of when you fly. Here's the fourth mistake, ignoring positioning flights. Ever found that flying direct is outrageously expensive, but a flight to a nearby city is way cheaper? That's where positioning flights come in. Book a cheap flight to a major hub, then snag a budget hop to your final destination. Sure, it takes a little more time, but when that extra stop could save you $300 or more, it's a power move the travel pros use on nearly every international trip. Just give yourself extra time between connections. No one likes sprinting through airports or missing flights. On to mistake 5, and this one is brutal, booking impossibly short layovers. You found 2 tickets with just a 30-minute gap and think, perfect, less airport boredom. Here's the reality. If flights are on separate tickets, the airline owes you nothing if you're late. You could be stranded, forced to buy a whole new fare, or worse, miss a dream event or cruise. Always check minimum connection times for your airport and leave breathing room, especially if bags must be rechecked or must go through passport control. Let's catch mistake 6, not triple-checking passenger info. One typo in your name or passport details, and you might not be allowed on the plane. Even worse, airlines can charge steep fees or force you to buy a new ticket just to fix a simple error. Slow down before hitting book. Verify your info matches your passport exactly and screenshot your booking confirmation immediately, just in case that confirmation email goes missing. 7th mistake, paying for upgrades and add-ons you'll never use. Want to board early? Extra legroom? Travel insurance you already get with your credit card? Airlines love to pile on extras at checkout, pre-selecting add-ons with checkboxes you barely notice. Before you click through, read every line. Untick what you don't need and double-check with your credit card or existing traveler perks before buying protection or lounge passes. The average traveler overpays by at least $50 per booking just by skipping this step. Eighth, forgetting to collect airline miles. Even if you don't fly often, those points add up. Skipping the airline's rewards number at checkout is like shredding free cash. Register for frequent flyer programs, even if you think, "I'll never hit a free flight." In a few trips, you might be cashing in for upgrades, priority boarding, or even cool gift cards. 5 seconds spent filling in that box could net you hundreds over a few years. Don't tune out. The next mistake is sneaky. Mistake number 9, not comparing one-way and round-trip fares. Airlines have changed the game. Sometimes 2 one-way tickets are cheaper than a round trip or vice versa. Always check both. Some budget airlines only show up as one-way prices on aggregators, so that extra step can save you hundreds and score you better times for your schedule. Let's hit the 10th mistake, not confirming your booking details. It seems obvious. The airline sends you a confirmation, and you think you're done. But glitches happen. Emails get caught in spam, names are misspelled, dates or airports are incorrect, and seats may suddenly not be available. Within 5 minutes of booking, double-check your inbox and spam, log in to the airline's Manage Booking page, and verify everything is correct. If you're missing a confirmation, act fast. Waiting could mean expensive rebooking fees or, worse, losing your trip entirely. And finally, mistake 11, the deal destroyer. Booking too early or too late. Both can bleed your wallet dry. If you book too far in advance, say more than 6 months, the airline knows only the super planners are shopping, so deals are rare. Wait until a few months before, and sales often emerge. But wait too long, and last-minute fares are usually sky high. The sweet spot is usually 2 to 3 months before domestic flights, and 3 to 4 months for international trips. Set up price alerts and check regularly. Once you see a good deal, grab it. Playing chicken with flight prices almost never ends well. Now, bonus, here's a mistake that deserves its own spotlight: not checking airport codes and details. In cities with multiple airports, booking into the wrong one can mean a surprise taxi bill or missing a connection because you didn't realize you needed to transfer across town. Double-check everything. Sometimes a deal is no deal if it dumps you 2 hours from your hotel or your connecting flight. But the next mistake is even sneakier: booking through currency mismatches. Sometimes switching the website from your home country's currency to the local currency where the airline is based can shave off dozens, sometimes hundreds, just in conversion rates and pricing quirks. This is especially true when booking from international locations, so always check if the airline's own version of their site offers a better rate. It feels like wizardry, but it's just understanding how global pricing algorithms work against you unless you fight back. Here's another: booking group tickets all at once. Many airline sites show the highest available fare for the entire group, even if cheaper seats are available for smaller quantities. Try searching for one ticket, note the price, then slowly add more. If fares rise, you'll know how many cheap seats are left, and you can still book the remainder at the next best fare. Mix and match if you must. Splitting bookings can mean huge savings if you're organizing a friend's getaway or family trip. And let's not forget the mistake of using debit cards or non-reward methods for booking. Some credit cards not only give you travel rewards and points, but also add layers of protection, from trip cancellation coverage to lost luggage insurance. That no-fee debit card might save you on transaction costs now, but cost you more if anything goes wrong with your booking. If you do nothing else, always use a card with real traveler perks. Now, for a cautionary tale, never assume low cost means lowest total price. Ultra-budget carriers lure you in with flash sale fares, but then slug you with giant baggage fees, tiny seat pitches, and even fees for printing your boarding pass at the airport. Before booking those rock-bottom tickets, read the fine print. Add up all potential fees and compare the total to a full-service airline. You might be shocked which one actually comes out cheaper. Mistake number 16, not using flight alerts. In 2025, there's no excuse for missing a deal. Tools like Google Flights, Skyscanner, and Hopper let you track fares and alert you when prices dip. Set alerts on every potential route, activate push notifications, and when a miracle deal appears, act fast. Deals disappear in hours, sometimes minutes, once they go viral. Now, let's talk about layover locations. Beware multi-airport connections. Booking a journey that requires you to transfer between two airports in a massive city, like London or New York, can add transit chaos, new transport costs, and a high likelihood of missing your connection. It might also mean rechecking bags and facing a second round of security. Avoid these unless you have a full day between flights. Another pain point, booking without checking passport and visa requirements. We've all heard the horror stories. Bags packed, airport ready, and only at check-in do you realize your passport is about to expire or you need a visa for your layover. Airlines rarely issue refunds for these mistakes, so double-check every rule way before you even start searching. Here's an often overlooked danger. Booking without reading recent reviews of both the airline and your flight's aircraft. Planes may get swapped at the last minute, but a quick review scan can warn you about unusually cramped seats, repeated delays, or problematic budget carriers who play games with baggage policies. Sometimes, spending $20 more to fly a reliable, on-time airline saves you 10 times that in headaches. And a mistake for the digitally distracted, forgetting to screenshot every part of your booking process and keep important details offline. If your phone dies, Wi-Fi fails, or your email vanishes just when you need your ticket number at check-in, you're in trouble. Save confirmation codes, flight numbers, and customer service lines in your notes and as screenshots. Now, have you ever ignored the fine print on non-refundable tickets? You're not alone. In reality, airlines frequently offer partial credits or waivers, especially in cases of illness or family emergencies, if you ask. Always call and plead your case before chalking up a change in plans as a total loss. You might save hundreds or even get a full credit for a future flight. Next, not checking for package deals. Sometimes adding a hotel or rental car unlocks deep discounts on flights, especially during promotional periods. Don't just click past those combinational offers. If you need both, try toggling them on and off in your search and compare prices. The savings can be shocking. The world of flight booking in 2025 demands vigilance and flexibility. The right hack, the right minute, the right attitude, and you're a booking ninja. But get lazy, just once, and you could be tossing hundreds out the airplane window. Every mistake here is avoidable. Always start your searches fresh. Verify every little detail, trust direct bookings, set up alerts, and use every tool at your disposal. Picture it. You, relaxing at 35,000 feet, knowing you paid less than anyone else on board, skipped every pitfall, and have more cash in your pocket for adventures at your destination. All because you booked smarter. Next time you shop for flights, make these moves automatic. Outsmart the airlines. Travel better. And if this script helped you, don't just save it, share it, because travel wisdom is the one thing you should never keep to yourself. Pack your bags, launch those flight searches, and remember, if you made it this far, you've already outsmarted half the world's travelers. Happy flying, and see you in the sky.